I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's DMC, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, baby, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with episode 21. That's right, our series for Pokemon Showdown Sundays can now legally drink in the United States of America. Episode 21 of Showdown Sunday. And guys, as you can see from my team here, I decided to do something I've yet to do on this channel. And there's a couple reasons for that. For one, this could very well be the last Showdown Sunday pre-Sun and Moon. I'm not sure when Showdown here, Pokemon Showdown, implement the new Pokemon for Sun and Moon, but Sun and Moon comes out in less than a week. Therefore, we could very well see a Sun and Moon Pokemon Showdown video next week. So this would be the last one before that, which could shake up the meta incredibly hard. I don't know when they implement it. It could be a couple weeks. It could be 5 months from now. I don't know how they do it. But this very well could be the last time we do a pre-Pokemon Sun and Moon, which I'm so hyped for. But I decided to do an OU team today. It's a team I've yet to conquer. I didn't do OU before, and I haven't done Ubers yet before. We will hit Ubers at some point. I just get really nervous sometimes with these higher tiers because I don't know the metagame, really. And once Sun and Moon comes out, I've been playing Pokemon Competitive Battling now for a few months. I've been getting a lot better at it since my first video, obviously. And I think I'll have a more in-depth look of what the meta looks like when Sun and Moon comes out. If I continuously play through the game here of Pokemon Showdown, I'll see more and more teams. I've never really played OU. The last time I played OU on Pokemon Showdown was when Greninja was an OU and not an Uber with Proteon ability. If that gives you an idea of when the last time was I played, I honestly don't know how long ago that was. But for those who play a lot of Pokemon Showdown, you probably get the idea. So, anyways, we're going to move on here. We're going to talk about this team here. If you're new to this series that I do on YouTube here, what I do is on Sundays, I kind of break the team down for you guys. I do about 3 matches. Sometimes I'll do 5. It just depends on how quick they are. If we get like a quick forfeit here and there, maybe we'll do 5. So Sunday is the day that we do the team building. Wednesday, we do Wednesday Night Wars where we play at least 5 matches again with the team. We put maybe some changes we may want to put into the team, whether it be change of nature, moves, Pokemon. Sometimes I'll switch out Pokemon, make it almost a whole new team, just so we do better. And I can already tell you there's a couple things from this team that I kind of want that I don't have in this team. Some fire moves. My Talonflame doesn't have a fire move. I went against a Ferrothorn earlier in a practice game, which I won that game, but it took me forever to kill the Ferrothorn just because I didn't have a fire type move. But it was okay. We ended up knocking him out. It just took a long time. And dark moves. I don't have a dark move. Maybe throw in a knockoff on Clefable instead of the Thunder Wave. Maybe. But let's break this team down. So first thing I always do when I build a team, and you guys already know this because I say this a billion times, is I pick the Mega I want. And I couldn't think of a better Mega than Mega Metagross. Actually, there probably is a few others, but I really like Mega Metagross. Metagross is one of my favorite Pokemon. One of my favorite shiny Pokemon. Love the shiny coloration of Metagross. So to me, it was a no-brainer. I had to pick the Mega Metagross. Moveset here, we got Meteor Mash, Zed Headbutt. Obviously, both of these are the stab maneuvers. Meteor Mash more powerful than the Zed Headbutt, but still Zed Headbutt very formidable. We have Hammer Arm for type coverage, Bullet Punch for the priority, which does come in handy. Clear Body ability, we can't get hit by stat changes, and of course Metagross item. And then the build here, we got Jolly Nature. We want to be super fast. We want to take advantage of our speed stat here. A high attack, obviously, for damage, and then a little bit of defense. Just a little bit. So that's Metagross. Nothing much really to say here. I mean, it's pretty obvious what we got going on here. Talonflame is a little different here. I don't know how I feel about this. He's more of a defensive build. I kind of might try an offensive build next time. We'll see. So far, he's been fine. But I kind of want a fire move on him besides Will-O-Wisp. Although Will-O-Wisp has come in handy. It's been great. But Acrobatics, I don't have an item, so it does more damage. It does double, so it does 110 base. And, of course, with Stab, it's a lot of damage. Roost, I can heal up if I want to. Bulk up, raises my attack and defense. Again, I'm a bulkier Talonflame. Will-O-Wisp, I can half the physical attacks of Pokemon, and I can burn them, hindering a lot of Pokemon. really pretty cool Pokemon here. He can absorb the fire attacks that might hurt Metagross. Of course, immune to ground types, which is very important. For my team here because Metagross and Excadrill might have some issues with some ground types, and Talonflame takes care of that for me. So again, not much to really say about him. His nature is careful, high special defense. Yet again, he's more of a bulky unit here, and of course, a lot of HP investment, special defense, and a little extra speed. So he'll speed a couple things. But again, very powerful. Don't sleep on this guy. He does a lot of stuff. Starmie. I needed a rapid spinner. I ended up with 2 rapid spinners, so I could actually switch one of these out if I really wanted to. And honestly, I can give this guy defog too if I wanted to. But for now, we'll do this because I kind of like this. Starmie, again, I needed a water type Pokemon to kind of take care of this, my water weakness here for the fire type. Starmie does just that. Scald. This guy's great against Heatran, which is a very powerful Pokemon in this format from what I read. I have read a few, not articles, but just on Smogon, they have like a team building thing. You search a Pokemon, it tells you kind of some pre-made sets that people use, which is kind of what I base my team off of, and it gives you some useful tips. A great resource if you're ever trying to build a team. Smogon, great place to go. And anyways, I need the water advantage for the Talonflame, but we have Rapid Spin, Scald, Recover, Psyshock, Timid. We're gonna outspeed Pokemon. Leftovers, of course. We're gonna heal some damage over time. HP investment to make it a little bit bulkier. Some speed investment to make it even quicker, and special attack as well. Pretty solid Pokemon. I really enjoy Starmie here. But like I said, we may switch it out in the future, or we might switch out the Excadrill just because I don't know if we need 2 rapid spinners. Although it does come in handy. If one gets knocked out in the war, which does happen from time to time, I have a backup spinner. So anyways, we have Clefable here. Another bulky Pokemon. I needed something. First off, I wanted the Steel Fire Dragon Core, right, which is a very basic core. So I decided to go Fairy type for 1. 2, I needed something with Stealth Rocks. This guy's great for Stealth Rocks. He's also, he covers some of my type disadvantages here. As you can see, I have 3 Psychic Pokemon, which could be a hindrance, and we'll see how that goes in these games. It hasn't really come up yet as a problem because of Clefable, but say Clefable gets knocked out, and I'm going to get some Umbreon, which I want to get some Umbreon earlier, that could be a problem. So it takes care of my fighting weak. I don't really have a fighting weakness. I mean a little bit of one. It takes care of my dark weakness for sure, and that's what he's here for. And of course, could take care of dragons as well, immune to dragons completely, and super effective against all those guys. Moonblast, the stab move, Stealth Rocks, already mentioned. Soft Boiled heals half of my HP. Thunder Wave, I can slow some Pokemon down, hindering them, and outspeeding them with some of these Pokemon here. Magic Guard ability, he can't only be damaged by direct attacks, which means he can't be damaged by like burns or anything like that, or toxic, so he can switch it on those if he wants to. Leftovers, restore HP over time as well. Very cool Pokemon. Never really used a Clefable before, so I'm kind of testing them out here. So far, I'm a fan. So far, I'm a fan. Excadrill. I mean, what can you say about this freaking guy? This guy is a guy amongst guys. You know what I mean? This guy is a powerful man. It could be a female as well. It could be a female, I believe. Yes, it can. Okay. Anyways, terrible joke. That joke went on way too long, and it didn't result in anything great because, yeah. Anyways, can we cut that? No? Okay, I was asking Bob in the studio over there if we can cut that. Alright, terrible jokes on terrible jokes on terrible jokes. Jolly nature, high attack stats, high speed, a little bit of special defense. Pretty much straightforward there. I want to do a lot of damage with this guy. Choice Scarf, I want to be able to outspeed stuff. You can go to me, really, with Excadrill, you can go 2 ways. You can go Choice Scarf, or you can go, Sand Rush. We're going to go Sand Rush. If you have a Sandstorm teammate, such as Hippowdon, I can never pronounce his name correctly, or Tyranitar. And I thought about running those 2, but I didn't necessarily want to have that much weakness to water, even though I have that much weakness to dark types anyways. But I digress. So Mold Breaker, Choice Scarf. Mold Breaker ignores the abilities of other Pokemon, so I can hit things with Levitates. I can hit things like Ghost-type Pokemon and stuff like that. Can I hit Ghost-type Pokemon with normal-type moves? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure, so ignore that. Again, guys, I'm not a professional here, and sometimes I don't know things either. I just started Pokemon competitive on a more serious level just for this channel just a few months ago. So bear with me, guys, when I don't know things either. We kind of learn as we play. That's how I kind of learn. But anyways, we have Earthquake, Ironhead, Rock Slide, Rapid Spin, Earthquake, of course, the stab. Ironhead, also some nice little stabby-dabby. And powerful move as well. Chance to flinch. Very powerful Pokemon. And again, his nature and his EVs here are pretty self-explanatory. Then we got Latias here. Very powerful life form. We got the Dragon typage for the Fire, Steel, Dragon Core. Psychic Stab. I went Psychic over Psyshock. They suggest Psyshock, but the reason why I went Psychic is because most of my team is physically offensive. And Psyshock hits as if, instead of going based on their special defense, it's based on their defense, as you can see here. Target based on defense, not special defense. So I decided to go with some more special attack offense because I don't really have that. Besides Starmie and Clefable, which are more utility type players than they are offensive players, unlike Talonflame or Metagross. So I decided to go with Psychic instead. Healing Wish, I can sacrifice this Pokemon and I can replace one of these Pokemon and fully heal them. And of course, recover. I can heal myself. You can run Defog on here if you really want to. I don't really want to, so I don't. And that's my team, guys. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And let's get into some games. So we're going to do at least 3 games, like I said before. We may do more, but probably not. Okay, this guy's got 4 Reggies. I have a feeling he's going to surrender. Maybe? I don't even know who to start with. I'm going to start with Excadrill. So he starts with Registeel here. Okay, interesting team. I guess he's just, I don't know if he's trolling, I don't know what. But we'll fight him. We'll fight him. We'll humor him. We shall humor him. My nose is itching a little bit. Got some allergies going on here. Alright, so Earthquake doesn't do much. He withdraws the Registeel to Regirock. I'm going to go to Starmie here. Goes for Protect. It fails. He's going to heal with some lefties. I'm going to go for Scald. I would imagine maybe we'll see the Regice. Oh, we see the Registeel. Here comes the Scald. Do we get the burn? We don't get the burn. Feel the burn. What is Registeel? It could be a Cursor with Wrestling Talk, Ironhead. Just gonna switch back into Excadrill here. And he goes for Toxic, which I am immune to, of course. So we see Toxic here. We could see Regirock coming back out, so I could go for Ironhead. Predicting the switch. Predicted, and Regice works too, my friend. We get the Ironhead off. He may switch back into Registeel. I'm going for Ironhead, and we take out the Regice here. Guys, I'm not going to count this if we win. I mean, there's no point. I'm just going to go for Ironhead again. Obviously locked in because of Choice Scarf here. We don't get the flinch. Goes for Drain Punch. Does a tremendous amount. He's going to recover some as well. Ironhead didn't do as much as I was hoping. But we'll go for Ironhead again. We'll get the flinch. We don't get the flinch. Another Drain Punch. We live with 1% HP. At this point, I'm just going to keep going for Ironhead. Just going to keep going for it. I'll get that flinch. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then this should knock him out. Goes for Protect. He's going to live and he's going to heal with some lefties. Well played there. He's going to go for Drain Punch again. I'm just going to switch to Starmie. Let's conserve Excadrill for at least a second here. And we're going to go for Scald. He may switch back into Registeel, which is a high possibility. The question is, should I predict said switch and go to Metagross? Yes. So here comes the Registeel, and I think I could go for a Hammer Arm here. Fine. Switches back. Oh, to Regigigas. Bold strategy there. Here comes the powerful Hammer Arm. And we're going to lower our speed here, but that's perfectly fine with me. Let's go for Hammer Arm once again. Will he switch? So he's got our full Reggie team with all leftovers, it looks like. Bold move. And he forfeits. Okay, so the first one, okay, we're not going to count that. I've had it, like, when I was doing my practice rounds, I had like 4 forfeits in a row. I'm hoping we don't run into it. This looks like a serious team. A lot of Dragon types, though. Kind of scary. Kind of scary. I wish I had Ice Beam. Be nice right now. Okay. I have a feeling it might start with Charizard. I'm going to start with Excadrill. So it actually starts with Bisharp, which is fine with me. I should be able to just go for Earthquake and call it a day. And I do. He loses 10% HP. Here comes the Iron Head. I resist it. Doesn't do too much. He may switch in a Charizard, but I'm just going to go for the Earthquake anyway. So we take out Bisharp. First Pokemon goes down. Excadrill putting in the work. Here comes Mew. So Mew is literally a crazy Pokemon because it can literally do anything. It can do anything. Huh. I don't want to lose Excadrill just yet. If I'm being honest here, I don't. I really don't. Let's go into Metagross here. So he has Blizzard, doesn't do too much. Don't freeze me, doesn't freeze me. I'm pretty sure I just go for Meteor Mash here. Goes for Dark Pulse. Doesn't get the flinch, luckily. We get a Meteor Mash off there. We're going to go for it again. I could go for Bullet Punch for priority here. I don't think it would knock him out though. In fact, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to go for Meteor Mash again. And we outspeed him, so obviously we had a speed tie there, and he outsped me there a second ago. Meteor Mash doing the work. Who's he going to bring out? Charizard. He brings out the Charizard as expected here. I may want to switch. I'm assuming that's a Mega Charizard. Well, it could be a Mega Garchomp too. I'm just gonna look at Charizard. Could go for the Flare Blitz. I'm gonna switch into Starmie here. It is a Mega Charizard confirmed. Fire Blast comes in, so it's a Fire Dragon type. Gets the burn off. That's perfectly fine with me. I go for Skull. I'm gonna go for Skull. Doesn't do a lot. In fact, it doesn't do anything. Okay, that's because of the Dragon typing. I wasn't thinking about it. But Mega Charizard X. Let's take a look at Mega Charizard X here. It could be a Voki Berry, and that's why they do as much. Very possible. Can I outspeed him with Latias? Yes, I can. Draco Meteor will knock out just about anything he switches into. I should be able to outspeed him. I'm pretty positive that I can. I'm going for Draco Meteor, and we take out the Charizard. Lickety split. That's what I'm talking about. Latias putting in the work. Taking out the Mega Charizard. Here comes Hydreigon. Hydreigon. I never can say it properly. I'm just going to switch into Clefable here. See what he does. He goes for the Ice Fang. I'm going to go for Moonblast. Let's go for Moonblast. Goes for Fire Blast. Here comes our Moonblast, and we take out Hydreigon. All that's left is Garchomp and Haxorus. We'll be able to move on here. We got Garchomp here. Moonblast. Goes for Stone Edge. Here comes the Moonblast. We're going to take him down over half. We're going to heal up a little bit. I'm actually going to go for Soft Boiled. Get some health back here. Stone Edge comes in. We get that Soft Boiled off. A little bit of lefties there. Almost back to full health. Go for another Moonblast here. Stone Edge misses. Stone Edge always misses, even though he hit 2 in a row, which is remarkable. Lucky for him. We're going to heal back up to 91%. Here comes Haxorus, the final Pokemon on his team. Here comes the Moonblast. Goes for Iron Tail. Does a tremendous amount of damage. Here comes the Moonblast. Special attack down. We get a little bit of health from leftovers. Here comes the Moonblast. One final Moonblast will end in. Clefable does the dirty work for us, and that's game. So that's game 1 here of the 3 that we will play. Now let's go to the next game here. So far we're doing pretty good. I mean, that was a little bit of a weird team, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even see what that guy's name was. I apologize for saying that, but a little bit of a weird team. But you know, it's Pokemon. It's about having fun. It's not all about it being competitive. This isn't a tournament. This isn't for money. It's all about having fun. All right, so he's got a pretty good team here, and I'm thinking I might start with Excadrill. Because I think he might switch. He might start with Infinite. He starts with Luxray, which works for me as well. I'm actually honestly just gonna go for Earthquake and not think twice about it. I have a Scarf. There's not much this guy can do to me. He can do Super Power, but I'm pretty sure I shall speed him. I mean, unless he's Choice Scarfed. Usually they go Choice. Not Choice. Is it Choice Band? The physical one. Switches into Sceptile. We get the Earthquake off. It doesn't do a whole lot. Actually, it does a lot. Actually. Alright, so I'm assuming this is a Mega Sceptile. I'm going to assume. And I'm going to assume that Excadrill's in a bit of trouble here if we stay in. Focus Blast. This is what we're looking at here. Latias could possibly come in on that. Yeah, as long as he doesn't go for Dragon Pulse, it should be fine. He's going to outspeed me though with the Mega Excadrill, which is a little dangerous. Dragon Breath at this range, or Dragon Pulse, I mean, should knock me out. It'll be really close though. I think I could just go for Psychic. Draco Meteor. I outspeed him. Okay, so not even nothing to worry about there. Draco Meteor puts in the work, and Mega Sceptile goes down. So we get rid of his Mega Pokemon right away, which is tremendous. Puts us at a huge advantage. Here comes Empoleon, which is a bit of a tough Pokemon. Empoleon could be defensive or offensive. Could be agility variants. Latias here. I could stay well with the reduction of my special attack. I don't really want to stay in. Who should I switch into? Scald is probably. If I see a Scald, Steel type. Starmie might not be terrible. Let me just look and see what we got here. Psyshock doesn't do anything to me. Boy. Oh boy, okay. Okay. Thinking Metagross might be my choice here. I'm just thinking about what I want. Let's go to Metagross. He's gonna go for Ice Beam, so we made a good choice there. I'm gonna make it evolve. I could go for a Hammer Arm, which is the obvious play. I don't see it. Why not? I'm just gonna go for Hammer Arm. Hammer Arm, and then Empoleon goes down for the count. So we got two of his Pokemon knocked out: Empoleon and Mega Sceptile. Two of his starter Pokemon from various regions. Here comes the Luxray. We lose a little bit of speed there, so he's gonna outspeed us for sure. So yeah, Choice Band was the item I was thinking of, by the way. He may go for Wild Charge, which will do a whole lot to us. But I have to worry about the potential superpower, which is what I'm really worried about. I can take a hit here. I can take one hit here. I can outspeed him too. I'm gonna go for Zen Headbutt. He outspeeds us, so he's actually must be Scarfed. Must be. Well, if he's Scarfed, we're fine. Yeah, like we lived that one pretty heavily there. So we're gonna take out the Luxray there. So it's a Choice Scarfed variant, is what it was. Infernape. Oh, Infernape. Here we go. Could be Scarfed. If he's Scarfed, this is dangerous territory for me. I'm gonna go for Zen Headbutt. He goes for Flare Blitz, so he is Scarfed. That's fine. That's perfectly okay with me. Excadrill could just come in an Earthquake, or I could do the safer play, Starmie Scald. We still got a couple Pokemon that we have to worry. We're not in the clear yet. We're not in the clear yet. I could just go into Talonflame and hit a Bulk Up. Let's go Bulk Up, baby. I assume he's gonna switch, and assuming he's Mach Punch, so he's not Choice Scarf. He's just really fast. Either way, that's fine with me, dog. Because I could just go Bulk Up again. What's he gonna go for? He goes for Gunk Shot, doesn't do a whole lot. I can just go for Roost. Goes for Flare Blitz, doesn't do a whole lot. Gets a little bit of recoil damage there. I'm gonna go for one more Bulk Up. Honestly, I don't lose anything if we keep bulking up. I'm just gonna Roost. I might as well go Max. I might as well. Nothing to lose here. So he's gonna switch now into Umbreon. We're gonna get another Bulk Up here. Umbreon. Let's see. He could have Protect, and he may just go for it. Let's take a look here. Acrobatics won't knock him out at this range. But Foul Play will do a lot of damage to us. I'm just going to go for the Acrobatics. We get him down to 29%. Here comes the Shadow Ball, actually. Which didn't do anything at all. We go for Acrobatics again. Takes out the Umbreon. Who's next? Now, he hasn't seen my last move, so he might be worried about a Fire move. So he may not bring out the Sizzle, he may bring out the Infernape again, we can just take out one hit. Here comes the Infernape, let's just take it out. Now I'm thinking I might Will-O-Wisp the Sizzle just to be on the safe side. Scizor. Acrobatics still does a lot of damage. Let's just do Acrobatics. He has a Focus Sash, so we almost knocked him out. Silver Wind hits. Doesn't get the Confusion though. I was thinking of Hurricane. Whatever. It doesn't get the. I think it gives the bonus stats. Good game. So game number 2 goes to us. So we got one more game left in the bag here, and we'll call it a day. So far, very successful. A lot of fun. See the circumstances where I'm like, I could use a fire move, but it worked out in the end, so I'm not too worried about it. A full fairy team with the exception of 2. Oh boy, Excadrill is really my only choice for, oh no, I have Metagross too. Metagross. Let's go Metagross. So we have Clefable here. I'm going to Mega Evolve and just go for Meteor Mash. And we take out Clefable in one fell swoop. And we get the attack boost. And he forfeits. Well, 3-0, baby. You know, we'll do 2 more. That was really quick. We'll do 2 more regardless of the circumstances. Instant surrenders, whatever. We're going to take it. We have a Lava. Okay. Who do I want to start with? Let's start with Excadrill. Let's start with Excadrill. He starts with Lava. I'm just going to go for Earthquake. I feel you, brother. Hey, Cyndaquil is my favorite Pokemon. I love me a Cyndaquil, but Lava is a weird choice. It's a weird choice. So let's see what he does here. He brings out the Gengar. See, I have Mold Breakers. I should be able to Earthquake through this. I do. Okay, so confirmed. Levitate. I don't know about Flyers, though. I don't know, because it's not its ability. It's just a Flyer. So it says that it can't be hurt by abilities. You know what? We're in a good lead here. We could test it with Mold Breaker. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, though. I could just Google it. Mold Breaker hit flying Pokemon. I know it can hit people with Levitate. I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, it doesn't hit flies. I didn't think it did. I just wanted to double check. Not that I would stay in an Earthquake if it was taking me out, but I was just curious. He forfeits anyways. Okay, well, I was getting ready to switch. Sorry, buddy. I was just kind of thinking about what I want to do. I was going to switch into Starmie probably. But good game. So that's our 4th game. 4-0, baby. So this is the last one for sure. 5 games, and here we go. So, very interesting team. I love Electivire. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I'm pretty safe, I think, just to start with Excadrill yet again. Starts with Heatran. Earthquake. Let's go for it. He may switch into Charizard. But he might predict me switching them as well. See what he does. In the meantime, let me go ahead and type in Excadrill in my Pokemon damage calculator here. Hasn't picked a move yet. Okay. Earthquake will knock him out. I don't know if he's going to switch into Charizard predicting the Earthquake. He may predict the Stealth Rocks and stay in. He honestly doesn't have a reason to stay in, but he can predict maybe a Rock Slide. He has a Sash though, okay. So he gets his own Stealth Rocks in. If only it was his choice, I could just Rapid Spin right now, but I'm just going to go for the KO. So we take out Heatran. I would imagine Superior or Starmie will be coming out. Here comes the Superior. Right on schedule. I could just switch into Talonflame, I think. I am worried about substitutes. I hate going against substitutes. Talonflame would be fine against him, 100%. It only sucks because I'm going to be taking some Stealth Rock damage. I'm never a fan of that. Goes for Leaf Storm and does a decent amount. I could just go for Roost. I think he's probably going to switch. I'm just going to go for Roost. Watch him head and Power Rock and just rock my wheel. Pun intended. Oh, he said sorry. Oh, don't worry about it, buddy. I didn't even see you said that. Okay, so switch is an Electivire here. I could switch back into Excadrill. Let me think about this, though. I have to be careful because he could have Earthquake. He could just go for Earthquake and try to predict the switch on the Excadrill. Okay. Does he just go for the Earthquake? I don't know if he does. I'm gonna switch into Clefable. He goes for Earthquake, so I made the right call. Oh boy, did I make the right call. I made the right call 100%. Okay, so... And he's Life Orb, so we got a little bit of intel there. Goes for Wild Charge, almost knocks us out. Gets hit with the Recoil. I assume he's just going to go for Earthquake. Which means we're going to lose our Clefable here, which is fine. With the exception of Weavile, I don't think Clefable is that useful in this matchup, so he goes for Ice Punch, and that's fine. Okay, so we know that it has Life Orb. I also know that I can outspeed him with Excadrill. But the question is, does he switch into Charizard? I don't know. He switches into Starmie, that's fine. And we get a critical hit. Wow! And he forfeits. Sorry, dude. Good game, Ragnarok God. I did not see the crit coming. The crit probably mattered. In fact, let me look. He had 88% left. Starmie. Let's see. Let's say it's offensive. Let's see. Excadrill. Yeah, the crit mattered 100%. But honestly, I probably would have just stayed in because I outsped you anyways. But good games nonetheless. So we went 5-0, guys. If you don't count the Reggie match, the match against the 4 Reggies. Otherwise, we went 6-0. It's a pretty solid team, guys. I mean, we didn't go against like super competitive teams, though, if I'm going to be honest. There was a couple good teams there, but there's a couple teams that were using something like Quilava. But nonetheless, we did go 5-0. Be sure to check out Wednesday Night Wars. We'll do more matches. We'll do at least 5 more, maybe 7. We'll see how things go. But I had a lot of fun. This team has a lot of fun, guys. It's a fun team. If you guys want to copy it, you feel free to do so. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this team. If you think there's some changes I should make. Do you think 3 Psychic Pokemon has been excessive? I know I do, but I want to know what you guys think. Who should I replace and what should I replace? Should I replace Starmie with a Tyranitar? Change him into a Sand guy? I don't know. What should I do? Let me know what you guys think. But anyways, guys, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels, guys. Don't forget to check out Wednesday. Like I said, Wednesday Night Wars. We got Friday Night Fights coming up Friday where we'll play some games. On Showdown Sunday, which is teams I've already had made before. Of course, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, we'll be doing some Poke MMO. We're almost done with Poke MMO. We're going to continue forth. And of course, some other stuff in between, some wrestling stuff. Follow me on Twitter at Mav, M-A-V, Mark Daniels. Of course, the links that will be in the description below. I live tweet during Raw, during SmackDown for wrestling events. We have some pay-per-views coming up. We have Survivor Series coming up soon. But let me know in the comment section below again. I want to know what you guys are getting, Sun or Moon, Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon. I'm getting Pokemon Moon, and I want to know what you guys have gotten, or what you guys are getting. Are you guys going to get both? I was thinking about getting both, but money has been a little bit tight for me as of late. You guys kind of know a little bit of that story. Car accident, I haven't been able to work, but that's okay. But I do have Pokemon Moon coming my way. I traded in a bunch of games that I had that I haven't touched in a long time. A bunch of semi-newer games. Nothing too extravagant, but hey, I got a handful of GameStop credit. and it was enough to give me Pokemon Moon and a few other things. So that's pretty sweet. But anyways, guys, like I said, until next time, which will be tomorrow for Monday Night Raw reviews, as well as Pokemon MMO, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels bidding you a farewell. Peace and one love.